Well, recently another, person in hip hop has passed away is Fat Man Scoop. Fat Man Scoop was doing a performance and the brother just fell out. And Fat Man Scoop, he passed away. But prior to that happening, he made a live stream speaking about his health. Let's go ahead and check out this clip from Fat Man Scoop.
Let me just start by telling you my story. Probably about April 5th, I got sick. You don't know when it comes. You can have a negative test. You can have false positives. It's a bunch of different things that I learned. You can take a test and the shit ain't negative, and you can come back 3 days later and it's positive. So all of that makes no difference. I got sick on like the 5th of April. So I'm sitting here at this chair like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I start coughing. And I'm like, what am I coughing for? And I'm just like, and it's going on and on. So I'm like, wait up, hold on, man. I know I ain't got no. I just came from North Carolina where I was in an event and I had a mask on, but then there was a point I was taking pictures. I had to take the mask off. And I was in the club in Charlotte, North Carolina. But who knows where it came from? It's not about where it came from. It's about your body being prepared to fight it. I always said that. Thank you. Again, I never said that I couldn't get it. I just said I want my body to be in the best position to fight it. So here I go. And I'm in this chair because I'm working here doing something, and I'm coughing. I'm like, what am I coughing? And it just kept, it was like a dry cough in my throat. So I went and got some ignorance juice and shit. I went and grabbed some ignorance juice. So I was like, trying to wash it down and shit. But it kept coming. And this shit is weird. But in the back of my mind, I'm saying because the coughing and the coughing and the coughing. So I go downstairs and, everything is cool that day. But at the end of the day, I start getting slow. So I wake up the next morning and I got a little fever. So I'm like, oh, shit, right? But the whole weekend, Charlotte, Raleigh, I'm still drinking my juices. I'm taking my supplements. So I'm not worrying about it. I'm like, I'm good. I get this heavy-ass fever, like 101. But the shit is gone. It's gone in, I wouldn't even say a day. It's gone in like 16 hours, right? So I'm saying to myself, I'm good, right? Good, cool, whatever. I'm telling you, I beat. So I said, I'm telling my man, I got a fever. I was starting to get slow. So I hit y'all and I say, listen, because I don't really want people in my business, but at the same time, my whole is about transparency. But I only did that because I had shows coming the next week. I thought that I would be able to beat and I'd still be able to go to the shows. So I didn't want to tell nobody that I had legit. So I said, man, I got something called cellulitis, which is what I get. When you eat a little loosey-goosey and you eat too much sugar and stuff like that, you can get like what feels like a blood clot in your leg. It's very hot, but it's not a blood clot. It's something called cellulitis. It blows your leg up. And when you get it, it's like an infection. When you get an infection, your body goes into a state of pneumonia. So your body slows down. And you go into like what it would feel like to be in pneumonia. And that's how cellulitis is. Partially, I'm thinking in my mind, maybe it's not, maybe it's the cellulitis because my leg was warm. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's but I'm not sure. But I think it could also be cellulitis because I had the thing in my leg. So I get on Instagram and I say, yo, listen, man, I'm okay. I said, I'm going to say cellulitis so that if I beat this shit and it's not, I can still go out and do my shit the next weekend. I had a show in D.C. and I had a show in Austin, Texas. First shows that I really have coming back. All right, cool. So I say cellulitis. Somebody says on that post, because DMX had just, and Black Rob, they had a picture. I don't know if you had watched it, but they had a picture of Black Rob, and he was like in a hospital gown. He's like, and somebody left on my post, in threes. And I had to say that I replied, somebody had left in the previous post. And I replied in that post, I was like, yo, miss me with that energy, bro. I ain't dying. I ain't going nowhere.
Listen, we need to, especially, I'm going to highlight a lot of you brothers. We need to prioritize our health, brothers. We do. We need to go get our checkups, our physicals once a year. We need to see the dentist. We need to see whatever doctor you feel you need to see, right? At least once a year. And make sure you stay on top of your health. On top of that, even though, let's say you go to the doctor constantly, right? You go to the doctor constantly. We as brothers gotta make sure we get our rest, because rest is very, very important. Make sure we're not drinking and drugging all over the place. Rich homie Quan just died, right? He passed away. And we got to sit here and watch out, our lifestyle choices. When it comes to the things like the food. The food is like bad in America, bro. It is bad. If you do the research, they say you shouldn't be eating no red meat or processed meat except once a week. If I can only eat it once a week, maybe I shouldn't eat it at all. You can't be eating all the fried food. Can't be eating all the sugary drinks. All, what I'm saying? It's like you literally got to try to eat unprocessed food. And that's how I was saying on my other channel, my news channel. I switched over to eating mostly unprocessed food. I mean, you're gonna have some processed, but maybe minimally processed. But the bulk of what I'm eating now is unprocessed food, like fruits, vegetables. I'll get my egg whites in. I get my avocados in. Things like that. And ever since I switched to doing that, and then like every evening, I've been eating fruit. I cut up me some strawberry and banana. I've been eating some strawberry and banana just for my dinner. And ever since I've been doing that, it's been great. I don't deal with no issues I was dealing with before. I mean, literally, like for me, and because I've always been going to the gym, but it was like, it's hard. I'm like, why my weight not coming down as it should? Well, it was the processed food, because you can go in the gym, you can hit all the heavy dumbbells you want. You can even get on the treadmill, do whatever you want. But if you come out that gym and you eating processed food, you're not going to lose a pound. Ever since I switched to this, it's crazy. I'm dropping about a pound a day. Like, it's crazy. Like, just eating the way I'm eating now. And what I'm saying to a lot of us as brothers, we need to take care of ourselves. Too many brothers dying, man. Like I said, Beat King, he died. 39 years old. Kevin Samuels, he passed away. And he was in his 50s, but still, and Kevin was in good shape from the look of it. But, Kevin, from what they were saying, he had high blood pressure. And he was also drinking them Red Bulls constantly. And you should not be drinking Red Bulls or anything with caffeine if you have high blood pressure, because caffeine raises your blood pressure even more. And if you're not getting rest, which we do know Kevin wasn't resting much. You're not getting rest, and at his age, he should have been prioritizing sleep, right? Not resting much, drinking Red Bulls. They've had people on the job that I used to work at have died from drinking Red Bull. That stuff is you should not be drinking that. No. Go your behind the bed at night. Go to bed. Like me, I prioritize sleep. After I'm done with my regular live stream, I do, Monday through Friday. I'm out of this area, and I'm going straight down, getting ready for bed. He about to hit the shower, and so I can go lay down, and that way I can get up by 4:00, in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and start my day off all over again. But what I'm saying is, you got to prioritize sleep, man. Prioritize sleep. Go to the doctor, fellas. If you have not been a doctor in years, make an appointment today. Go to the doctor, get your checkup. Go see a dentist too. Because your oral health is just as important to anything else. If something's not right, you feel like, man, I don't know. Don't ignore your signs in your body. Just make you an appointment, and tell the doctor, hey, this been feeling this way. I don't know what's going on. Do that, okay? Do it, because we need y'all here, for a long time. And, the situation with Rich Homie Quan, we just heard about how he passed away. But yeah, this stuff is crazy. This stuff is utterly crazy. Fat Man Scoop definitely gonna be missed, and all that. And if you remember, if you know anything about Fat Man Scoop, he was the one of the great hype men, right? And if you knew anything, that song with Missy Elliott with Sierra, he was the one that was on that track. And if you know the track I'm talking about. So anyway, man, that's really I want to say to more so to the fellas. It's like, get your checkups, take care of yourself, fellas, because it's way too many people just passing away out here, and it's crazy.